Just want to talk today about the call to action that was brought upon the military here recently by the commander-in-chief and what you can actually verify. So back on January 1st, 2024, there was an open letter to the American people from signatories of this Declaration of Military and Accountability, January 1st, 2024. That's right on Congress.gov. That's a real document. What it was a common law military group that came together, including Ivan Rakelin and others who were the authors of this letter to the people, saying that the military has gone astray, and many of the military officers had betrayed their oath. So the key is whenever you go into the military, you got to take that oath of office. I swear to defend, protect, uphold the Constitution and defend America from enemies, foreign and domestic. And anybody who goes against that in any way can be called out and charged. Now, what these military officers all came together and they signed on, over 231 of them, and many have signed on after that, is that the military officers had gone against their oath of office and betrayed it. And they signed it. It wasn't anonymous. These people put their names on there. A lot of them were active duty. Some of them had been injured, and they had good cause to do so. What then came out was that declaration and subpoena. It was a declaration and summons from Donald Trump, calling all those military officers together. Now, I don't have verification on it 100% if it's actually real. I want to believe it's real. And hopium, I want to believe that it's real. From what I'm gathering is that Sheila Holm got that from active duty military people who sent it to her. Wish I had better proof than that, but I don't. I do have my private attorney who is in direct contact with the White House and swears 100% up and down by it being real, that Trump did issue that, and Trump is restoring the republic. Now, it's important to note that restoring the republic, I'm not talking about, these theories of Nasara, and all that. That stuff's just nonsense. I'm talking about just going back into a government for the people, by the people, not a government based on profit and selling the people out. I'm talking about going back down to our founding documents and the basics, rule of law. When I'm talking about rule of law, it's this book right here. This book, simple little book, short book. It's called the Constitution. But this founding document right here is what it's all based upon. The first 10 amendments for the most part. First 10 amendments. So that's the key, and I just want to draw some attention back to the open letter, though, and recommend people take a look at it. It's on Congress. It's called An Open Letter to American People from Signatories to the Declaration of Military Accountability. It's a one-page letter signed off by a lot of the military officers, and it's really signed by them. You can verify it. And I watched some videos. There's a website. You could even look at some of the interviews they've done. It's a real thing, and I do believe that this military summons that was issued, Pete Hegseth definitely gave one of the best speeches I've ever seen. It's just no teleprompter, just came and dropped it. He came out and called them together, but I believe it was the summons from the commander-in-chief that brought them together. And that summons, man, I want to believe it's real, because it's an amazing time to be alive right now. It's exciting. We need harmony. We need peace on earth. We need to come together. We need to really find a way to unite. Party irrelevant, race irrelevant, gender irrelevant. All of us unite under one God. The Prince of Peace, the King of Kings, the Wonderful Counselor, the Almighty One. Come together in harmony under His name, because that's our way forward, man. Peace and love, and spreading just unconditional love out over everybody. Not constant war. And we do this through. Well, we got to get rid of the evil, for sure. That's why this is so key. We got to get rid of the evil ones. But, we need to do it fast and restore this republic. So I just want to draw some attention to it. A little call to action. My name is Gavin. Hit the ones. I will see you at the top.